Okay, 3, 2, 1. What's up? Okay, wait. I have to sit down properly.
He fell from the 9th floor.
He hanged himself.
He slipped on a piece of soap while washing.
He hanged himself. He slipped on a piece of soap while washing.
He fell from the 9th floor. He hanged himself while washing. He slipped from the 9th floor. He hung from the 9th floor. He slipped from the 9th floor while washing. He fell from a piece of soap while slipping. He hung from the 9th floor. He washed from the 9th floor while slipping. He hung from a piece of soap while washing. The poem is structured so that the poet introduces the excuses for the death of prisoners of detention without trial. The poet then ridicules the excuses by matching them in strange combinations that are humorous and nonsensical. This emphasizes the ludicrous notion that someone can be murdered in prison without a fair trial. There is no rhyme scheme, although the poem is structured. The structure of the poem is based off of where a letter represents the excuse or a combination of excuses. The structure of the poem is A, B, C, B, C, A, B, C, C, A, B, A, C, A, A, C, B, C, C, A, B, C. An example of the dry humor that is created by this arbitrary mix-matching of excuses is that he washed from the 9th floor while slipping.
Intention. The poem addresses the prison and justice system during the apartheid regime within South Africa at the time. Detention without trial was one of the most serious and unjust of its methods. Those who opposed apartheid policies could be imprisoned without question. They were unable to prove their innocence due to an absence of a trial. Many of those regarded as politically dangerous were severely ill-treated and often died in prison under false pretenses and excuses. One can see how, as the poem progresses, these excuses become more random and senseless.
Language. There is little remarkable about the language used by the poet. The poem is very simple, and there is no usage of metaphor or similar poetic devices. There are no difficult words, and the words that are used are similar and repeated often.
Tone. The tone of the poem involves sarcasm and humor. One can almost imagine this poem being said seriously at first, but then slowly becoming less serious and more sarcastically spoken, such as in our demonstration.
Can be easily summarized, understood, can be easily understood.
Yeah.
And the structure of the poem could be easily.
Okay, Alex! Are you rolling?
Yes, you may begin.
You've been sad!
There we go.